UT bags.
Charlotte Carmichael has spina bifida and is confined to her bed. Her husband Jason is her full-time carer. They'd been hoping the High Court would rule it was illegal for the government to dock their housing benefit because they have a second bedroom. But they were disappointed.
It gets to the point where you're just bashing your head against a brick wall. The government are just not shifting on anything at all.
Rules introduced in April say that a couple in a 2-bedroom council flat have an extra room, so should lose 14% of their housing benefit. If they have a 3-bedroom flat, they're judged to have 2 extra rooms and should lose 25% of their housing benefit. Those challenging the government argued that if one person in a couple is disabled, he or she should have the right to their own bedroom without losing housing benefit, as was agreed for disabled children. But the High Court dismissed that. The government welcomed today's decision and said it had a duty to ensure that all social housing was being properly occupied.
You've got to look at it in the round, because we know there's nearly 2 million people on the housing waiting list. Some of those are disabled. We know there's 250,000 people in overcrowded homes. Some of those will be disabled, so you have to look at the entire picture.
They say cut back, we say fight.
Demonstrators here were unimpressed by a government promise of an extra £35 million for councils to make discretionary payments. They simply want to see the whole scheme scrapped.
We will not let anybody be evicted because of bedroom tax arrears, and with already about 15 councils have said and other landlords have said they won't evict people. We're going to make this unworkable.
They will appeal, but campaigners believe it's protests around the country that will make what they call the bedroom tax go the way of the poll tax. Rebecca Barry, 5 News.